Test, test, test. Make sure all this works. Test, test, test. All right. Cool, cool. There we go. Hope all my audio stuff is working correctly. Let's see. Not really sure what to do first, to be honest. I wish I had a way to see how many people were actually in here. Where is that? Oh yeah, you need to turn up the alerts. I think that's right. Oh my god. Kids have a 2-hour delay start tomorrow, man. Dang. What were we looking for? No. Alerts, 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 alerts. How do we test?
Kimmy, you missed the presentation by Pele.
Yeah.
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Oh, I love that. Alright. I think it's safe. Let's see. Where's all the settings at? Just need to turn these all up 16%, so I could test that one. 50%.
Kimmy, you missed the presentation by Pele.
Yeah.
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Kimmy, you missed the
Guess
presentation
maybe I
by
have to save
Pele.
it.
Yeah.
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Kimmy, you missed the presentation by Pele.
Yeah.
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
So let's see. 100% seems to be fine. 100. I don't have any of this stuff set up, but I'm a nut and I want everything to be the same, so. Hundred. Whoa. Alright, I don't have any of that stuff.
Kimmy, you missed the presentation by Pele.
Yeah.
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Alright. It's aggressively loud. I don't have any of this stuff set up anyway, I don't think it matters, but. It's so loud. not changing. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's because you're using the wrong one. Still pretty aggressive. Alright. Much more reasonable. Maybe it's just that one. Yeah.
This is a test super chat alert for $72. Alright, so those are all 50, 50, up. Okay, that one's just really aggressive. Alright, that's good.
Kimmy, you missed the presentation by Pele.
That one's good. Reasonable. Alright, sweet. I wish I could get it to show up in the chat. I don't know how that's supposed to work, to be honest. Let's see if there's a way to do that real fast. That would be awesome. Leave me alone. So alerts. No, not you. Chat box. I don't actually want a chat box. I just want you to show up in my actual YouTube chat. Alert box. General settings. I don't see anything for that. Oh, I did it somehow. CloudBot? Yeah. So he's on YouTube Studio. We're getting somewhere. Alright, settings. Community. Oh, I've already done this. Streamlabs as a moderator. I don't know what Streamlabs it is.
Welcome.
Let's see if that did the job. Alright, cap, symbols, links, words, emotes. No, chat alerts. On. Okay. So all these are on. So in theory,
Kimmy, you missed the presentation by Pele.
I guess it's got to be real. So
Will you get over it?
Yeah,
we'll figure
I
that
was
out
having a shit.
when it happens. Alright, at least I can hear him. That's progress. Alright, let's do something. Not really sure where to start. Either F3 or GTP. Uh-oh. What up? Yeah, I was thinking that actually. Just need to get some laps in. Got a couple in already, so at least I have an idea what's going on. I know the track, I just don't know it with F3. I've done it in F4 a bunch, and I've done like small versions of the track in like Skippy and stuff. But as far as like this one, I don't know it quite the same. Hopefully all this stuff comes through the stream. I was messing with my audio settings earlier, which probably was a bad idea, but trying to make them better, easier for me to manage. Just found out the kids have a 2-hour delay tomorrow. Not great. It's not even snowing here. It's for like heavy rains and wind. Alright. Let's see. Make sure everything's popping up. Assuming that can be heard. Let me make sure. Alright, cool. Cool. Everything looks normal. 71 degrees. Oh man. Oh damn, dude, that's awesome. Appreciate that. Thanks for hanging. Try to get myself familiar with these tracks before I do some races this week. I did bind the button for damage. Finally.
Hi, man. We're in good shape here, buddy. We'll be fine.
I also changed, so I've put it back to the default spotter and added a language pack or spotter pack or whatever. Figured I'd give that a shot. Wow. She's cold, boys. She's cold. It is awful. It's so strange understeer through that corner. So how y'all doing tonight? Yeah. I almost downloaded that one. Figure I'd go with this one for now. I don't know how many kids watch, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd contribute quite a bit to that language. But, I don't know. I probably need to be better about that, to be honest. There's an Apex over there somewhere. 9:30 in the morning. Time zones, you know, they still elude me. I work in software, and time zones for me are actually a big thing, and it still blows my mind. All right. Ooh, 2D. I love this track. I'm in the future. I love that. I always joke about that. 136. Where in the world are you? You must be somewhere in Europe, right? You guys are just living in the future. What's it like? What's Wednesday like? UK, yeah. It's awesome. It's cold. You know, it's funny, man. Today here it was like 60 degrees, which is wild. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. I couldn't believe it was 60 today. We're paying for it tomorrow. It's going to be a little colder. Looking at the 10-day, we're going to get some days where it barely gets above freezing, so. Which for us, that's pretty normal. Like 30s, 40s. Much better. 28, damn. Whew. Pushed it in there way too hard. The interesting thing is the exit is everything there. The entry is basically meaningless. 46-hour day. Flying Philippines, US. Yeah, it really is just insane. Furthest I've gone is from East Coast to West Coast in the United States. So like, I think the most I've ever experienced is like a 3-hour difference. It blew my mind. Zero. Good grief. This corner I'm not very good at. I feel like I should probably diamond it off a little bit. Not too sure. Jeez. Fit a whole car in there. That's one thing about monitors. Like, I do struggle to hit those apexes compared to VR. A little bit better. Yeah, I'm getting jazzed up. I think I'm gonna do the Roar race this weekend in the LMP3 car. Still debating that, but that's my plan currently. Just can't get enough of Daytona, I guess. Much better. Still plenty of room for improvement, but much better.
52.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that this week. I'm not exactly sure when. About have to work that day. Yeah, I typically like to do the Friday afternoon session for the special events. Someone made a really good point the other day as we're trying to figure out which Daytona 24 slot we're gonna do. And it's that first set slot is like right for people to just kind of come in there and drive like fools, and if things don't go well, they just drop and do the next one, right? So I'm kind of debating doing like one of the later slots on Saturday, so that hopefully that makes people drive a little bit more responsibly. Let's see. The tires are lit up now. Oh, off track, really? Dang. Oh. Wasn't even paying attention. Carry too much speed on that one.
Nice smooth here to try this thing out a bit.
Bad streak. Dang, dude, 8 races. That's a streak. That's an aggressive streak. Do you race F3 predominantly or something else? Lap car's not moving. Oof. brutal. I feel like I'm on like a kind of a lucky streak. There's so much more time right there. Dang it. F4 in Formula Ford. Yeah, I used to do a lot of Formula 4. Really is a good series. I'm sure you run into a buddy of mine all the time in those races. Well, I assume you guys have overlap. Leo. Good old Leo. That dude just murders people in F4. Really in any series that he puts any focus on. Skippy for a long time. It's been F4 the last year or so. Career mode for open wheel before I moved to F3. That's cool, man. Yeah, F3's great. I like it quite a bit. Yeah. No, today I'm just trying to get my bearings. I'm not planning on being on very long tonight. Normally I try to hit the 8:15 race. And just didn't feel ready for it. 5.321. So now I'm trying a couple laps, and then I'm going to run a little bit, probably the GTPs. I'm not sure whether I'll do Daytona or Watkins Glen, just to try to get up to speed there too. I've been wanting to do more of the IMSA, or not more, but do any of the IMSA races. Dang it. My last lap of fuel. So no, I don't intend to race tonight. I'm just kind of hanging, and I wouldn't normally live stream races and stuff either. When I live stream, I typically like to just kind of hang out and chat, practice, and keep it a little bit more casual. It's so funny, you know, so I don't know what it is about that track, but for me it's like, I love that track. Like, and I think, honestly, I don't know that it's so much the track, but I think it's my, it's just my, I had a lot of success at that track in the past, winning races. I've gained so much iRating at that place, it's crazy. It reminds me of like a mini version of Zandvoort in some ways. But yeah, I like that track a lot, but it's funny, like most people just don't enjoy it at all, and I get it. It's great in the Skippy. I think it's probably pretty cool in F4, but yeah, once you get much past that, it's probably not great. So yeah, Thomas, I guess you're asking why I don't like to live stream races. I think honestly a lot of it is just like I get a little anxious about it. You know, there's some stress involved with racing and having people watching me do it live. You know, at least with recording, I can kind of feel like if I don't know, if I feel stressed out or super anxious about it, I don't have to post it. You know, it's just something that's different about it. Which, I mean, honestly, the other night I live streamed me and Peter doing the 6-hour Daytona race, and I had like so much anxiety about that. It was crazy. But kind of felt like it was one of those races that, I hate to say didn't matter, but you know, it was just like a fun charity race we were doing. And so if things didn't go well, which they didn't, like at the start of the race, I rear-ended the guy right in front of me because that line didn't go, and I wasn't paying attention to that line. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I guess I feel like there was a little less on the line, so to speak, where like my main series, I just feel like that's not true, and just yeah, I deal with anxiety and stuff as it is, honestly. So in some ways, doing this actually helps me deal with it, like in real life. Much quality, good time for sure. Dude, I had so much fun doing that. It was honestly unreal. PC Gamer. Oh, okay. Cool, man. Nice to get a name. Yeah. Very cool. Practiced on it yesterday, talked to the group. Yeah, I really do like that track. Yeah, overtaking it, I'm sure it's very tough there, actually, yeah. Unlucky. Yeah, you know, it was certainly my fault. Like, I was on the outside line, and, you know, we were running the GT3s on the outside line, and, yeah, I just, my focus, I mean, Peter mentioned it right before the race started, because I started the race, and he was like, yeah, you really want to get down to the inside line if you can. I was like, yeah, good call. So I was literally looking left as we started on the outside, and I was just literally trying to punch it to get a gap and get down there. So I did, and I wasn't even paying attention to the guys in front of me, right into the back of them. I feel like an idiot. So stuff like that happens, and you do it even in front of 5 people. I mean, you feel like a moron, you know? Go to my YouTube. Got shorts, 400 views, uploaded 2 videos. Inspiration for some ideas, so sorry. Well, I appreciate the fact that you're here. No doubt. No doubt. It's hard. I mean, the whole YouTube thing is tough. You know, content creation in general is hard. Like, you know, it's work, and I don't know. I try to make it as lightweight as possible. You know, I just kind of like, I make stuff that I'm already kind of doing, so there's not a ton of work and effort in post-production and editing and all these things, because I probably wouldn't do it. You know, I don't have time, I don't really have the skill set to do a lot of that stuff, so I try to do stuff that I'm already doing anyway, and then just focus on things that I care to watch, or that I watch for other content creators, and that's just kind of what I do. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, so be it. You know? Weird. Getting all sorts of spam calls recently. Actually, it's probably the school telling us they have a 2-hour delay. Man. Focus on that corner a lot more. Yeah, dude, I appreciate the thought for sure. I mean, you know, I do it for fun. I do it just to hang out. I like meeting people and all that sort of thing. And when people watch it, I mean, obviously that's awesome. And I guess that's, you know, certainly to some extent why you're doing it as well. But it's just fun. I check my phone. I get alerts when people post comments and subscribe, and it's just super cool. Awesome, man. Best of luck. Thanks for hanging out a little bit. Best of luck in your race. Go get him in that Formula Ford. Is that the track? That was not the best set of corners. So yeah, I enjoy doing it. It is a lot of fun. And just chatting with people, hanging out, and it's cool to see the reaction that people have to the things that I've, you know, my races and all that. Try to be thoughtful around, like, the stories that come out of some of those races, and really just kind of say what I'm seeing in the moment, you know. And just have fun with it. Like, I don't want to be a hardware reviewer, or I'm not interested in any of that. I don't want anybody to, like, call me up and say, hey, we want to, you know, send you a wheel if you talk about us every time you do. I'm not going to do stuff like that. Just not my style. Thanks for that follow, subscriber. This is YouTube. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Good way to bring people together. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it makes it so much easier when you're doing something that you enjoy yourself, you know? Like, I go back, my kids and my wife even will make fun of me a little bit because they'll see me watching my video, you know? And I'm kind of like, I actually enjoy watching them. I go back and watch them. One, because I want to see what it looks like when I'm watching it on TV or my computer. I want to hear the audio. I want to see the video quality. Like, I want to see what does it look like from the context of the person who's, you know, consuming it. Was it good? Was it bad? Like, just kind of go through it myself. What can I do better? What works? What doesn't? All those things. There's so much more speed in those corners. See, I do a lot of that, which is funny, but true. Gosh, that rear end comes out so good when you get the get up on the curb. Nice. You can get that rear end planted in the first apex in that final little section. So much more speed. That feels so slow, but you're up a quarter of a second. This track is very technical. Dang it. I feel like to be like really quick through there, you kind of have to hold it, be able to steer it out. Dang, that was gonna be a good one. My optimal's a 51.7 right now.
They did a couple.
Cool these tires down, go for another lap. Only got one more lap of fuel. Definitely need to do some qualifying prep this week too. Hope we have some good races here this week. I generally get in about 2 officials a week. It's kind of what I have time for after I do some prep and get a level of comfort. I'd love to add some GT3 or GTP stuff into it, but I just don't know if I'm going to have the time to do it. But I've definitely enjoyed the Daytona practice we've been doing in preparation for the 24 and that 6, I guess. Alright, so we finish on a good lap, or finish just fuel on.
9.765.
A little bit of counter steer there. It's all gone. Damn. Oh yeah? That's awesome. It's this is a great track. Way too much. Real. It is technical, but
Slow up a bit, please.
so why do I gotta slow down? I can't call this dude Jim. What's his name? Chad. Struggle hard. You know, it's funny, man. With this track, I hated this track. For like the longest time, I hated this track. And I don't know. At some point, something clicked, and it was just like, kind of fell in love with it. Getting notes about I gotta take the kids to school now because of the 2-hour delay. Very sensitive with the brakes. Yeah, I think it's a lot too about the setup. I mean, what I've got is definitely oversteer happy. But it's like, man, if you can nail it and just dance it through there and let that, slip ankle come out, let the back end kind of do its thing and just ride it through. I mean, it is bad fast, that's for sure. So I've tried a bunch of different ones like VRS and things like that, but what I've done is I've gone to some of the people that do Patreons for car setups, specifically for this car. I find that I'm not a fan of the VRS setups for this car at all. I do like VRS for things like GT3, GTP, stuff like that, but for these cars specifically, there are people out there that do a much better job, but you do have to buy them separately. But yeah, I'm not a setup person. I get the high level of it all, but I feel like I barely have enough time to do what I want to do here. Like going down the rabbit hole of setups, I don't really have time for it. So first lap through here is going to be a challenge. That off track was it's not new. Yeah, definitely gonna need to do some cold tire practice. I mean, first 2 laps are pretty sketchy. All these fast corners are pretty tough when the tires are so cold. And there are so many corners where you have to really slow down. I imagine first, second lap officials are going to be brutal. People just run into the back of you. Oh my god. Must have been a really low participation time slot, I guess? That's insane.
Good job. Keep whipping it about 5 more till he's up.
Not as bad on lap 2. That was a bigger lift, probably. Much better. Almost like you know what you're doing. Super patient to get back on the throttle there. If you can take that first corner in such a way that allows you to stay on the throttle for the second apex, gold.
52.562.
This is going to be trouble. I forgot to put myself in my own group. I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was going wide to give it to me.
Still there, door. Clear.
I thought he was kind of just getting out of the way. Bigger lift, quicker back to the throttle. Very good. But yeah, the more I drive this place, the more I enjoy it. Racing, it's going to be a challenge, but hot lapping. Oh, man.
Come on, man. Focus on our game here.
I mean, I'm pretty focused on it, Chad. I mean, come on, brother. Just got on those curbs a little too hard. Curbs help get the back end out, but a little too much. Don't want to hit that curb. Still got a 51.7 for the optimal, and that's 6/10, 6.5 tenths even. Way better. Still not sure the right way to take that corner. Probably better to stay off those curbs, I'm guessing. Cut, cut, cut. Good. We can finish this lap. Not great. Damn.
Alright, man. Get that rhythm back.
I don't know if you guys can hear the crew chief very well or not, but I like that. A little bit more character than the one I've used than actual crew chief software. Yeah, okay, good. He's pretty quiet for me. Is he too loud? Nice. I'm telling y'all, the time is there. Just gotta put one lap together. Okay, good. I'll turn him up for me then. Don't spin out. Really just want to get a 51. Attaboy.
Are we coming this time, Chad? Negative, next time.
Come on. Brush his brakes a little bit harder, and that's what, 2/10 easy. Dang, man. Was able to get the back end out just enough, but
52.157. That's the start of the track, bud. Good job.
And I don't even know if that's the right way to get through that first little sector. Probably should take a look at VRS once I'm done here. Finally get to use that button, what are you saying?
I'm looking at it on TV. There's nothing wrong with that thing.
Okay, good. Look at the difference. That's so wild. I wouldn't even say I went through that well. 10th and a half, maybe 2/10 almost, because I was positive.
You're real good with your button. I'll have to run. Just this time.
There we go. 51.8. I hit the wall. I don't think that made me faster though. I don't have enough. Whew. Patrick did a 51.5. That's quite quick. My optimal's a 51.4. I gotta figure out how to turn him up without blowing y'all's ears out. I guess. Let's see. I can set a good lap for me and then never hit it again. Dude, that's everybody, honestly. Like, I know I always sit there and think like, okay, cool, yeah, this dude ran a 51.5, right? And in my brain, I'm like, he just runs 51.5s all the time. And it's like, no. He ran a 51.5, and then, you know, the next lap will be a 52.1 or a 52.4 or, you know. It's the same for me. Like, I'll run a 51.8, and then I'll come back the next lap, and you've seen it. I'll come back and run a 52.4. It's just that was the one lap where everything just kind of got hooked up. You know what I mean? All right. So, how am I gonna do this? So if I turn him up, I'll do that. My guess is I'll have to turn this down. I'll just put this back to normal, and we'll see what. I can't force him to do anything, like to talk, unfortunately. Yeah. Just see what this sounds like. I've been messing with my sound settings, which probably a horrible decision, but here we are. Yeah, let's I'll do another couple laps, and then I'll probably switch cars. Maybe take a look at VRS, because I'm curious where I'm losing the most time. You know what? Hell, let's look at it now. Why wait? Hopefully it has that lap. $51.8. Target was colder. You're in a 51.2. No. Yeah. So, I mean, come on, that's pretty damn good. I look at it like, if I'm within a 10th-ish of the VRS time, no complaints. And the fact his was cooler, that's crazy. So turn 9, what's turn 9? Oh, cops. So I was staying wider. Whoa, what the hell? So he's letting off touch earlier. he's barely brushing the brakes. I'm not. But he's back on the throttle like instantly. He's 4%, so he's basically not touching the brakes. I mean, definitely is, don't get me wrong. But like the brushest of brushes. And then immediately gets back on the throttle where I'm waiting until after the apex. He's carrying way more speed than I am through there. That's interesting. Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing, dude? How you guys doing? So, I mean, that's not much. What is that? That's 50 meters. So these got to be... Yeah, not much. Alright. So I need to brake a little bit earlier, or get off the throttle a little bit earlier. Touch this thing to do some oversteer. Or some rotation, I guess. Because he's not steering. He's not turning it very much. Or I'm turning it too much. 60 degrees of rotation, it's 40. Okay. Look at the speed difference. 219 to 210. I mean, that's wild. But yeah, I mean, we're talking about less than 0.2 of a second. 14. Oh, so this is... That's strange. I'm faster through there. But he's got me down the straight? How is that a thing? Oh, I guess it was cooler. So maybe he was carrying more speed. I don't know. Not much through there. Do it slightly differently. But I carry a lot more speed in. I'm braking too hard. Or he's braking. Oh, I'm not braking hard enough. Oh. It's normally the opposite. Normally I'm braking too hard. Interesting. 16, yeah. I got the right idea, I'm just not quite at the pressure points he is. Not bad, not bad. I'll do a couple more laps, see if we can improve. I'd love to at least get where Patrick's at, which I assume, what does this thing look like in practice sessions? Alright, cool. So it's rotating the lap time, so you should be able to see our fastest lap times. Come, show it. Does it not rotate? There it is. Okay, last. Okay. And I'm sure it's showing best as well. Maybe I should try to get that to go more often, because that seems really slow. I try to have it set so it just rotates like that, because I feel like if I didn't have that, it's too much to look at. What are we looking for? General, sliding menu. Is it not showing the fastest times? That was the interval I saw last time. Last. Oh my god, are you serious? Weird. Pit info. Where's the sucker at? I mean, 10 seconds is a long time. And for all the things it has to rotate through. I wish it would just show that for practice. Yeah, whatever, we'll roll with it. Yeah, Dave, it's I would say it's worth it if you're using it for streaming or recording or, you know, things like that. It's funny, I don't know that I've ever shown you guys what I see like on my screen, but basically, let's do it actually. My screen looks like that. That's what I'm looking at. I don't have anything on my center screen. Now I do have the in-game relative and the time box or whatever you want to call it, the lap stuff. I have that on the right monitor, right basically where the tire kind of is, but a little bit off to the side because I've got the little Asus bezel kit thing. So it's not like directly on the bezel, it's a little off because of that kit. So I've got those two, so I have relative and I have the lap times, but I like to just 100% focus on driving. Like I try to turn off, like you'll never see chat messages and stuff showing up while I'm driving. I probably should even turn off like the delta bar and stuff. I kind of like to have it just to know where I'm sitting as far as the laps that I'm doing in the race. Like, am I losing time or whatever? It's easier to just kind of get a quick gauge that way for sure. But yeah, like I'm full steam ahead. And it used to be the opposite. I used to have a bunch of overlays, and I'd see the standings, and I would see like if I'm gaining IR or the IR and the safety rating of the person beside, all those things, right? And it was just like, honestly, it's just too much. It's too much. Like I don't know. It just didn't matter. I was just kind of blasting and going, you know. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah. See, I've got a screen up here that I look at, but I'm not looking at it while I'm driving unless like just, you know, kind of a special circumstance, I guess. But when I was doing the VR thing, that's what kind of got me to get away from having overlays. At the time, it was difficult to do them anyway. And so yeah, I just basically turned everything off, like try to make it as immersive and kind of realistic as possible. And then when I came back to monitors, I just kind of kept that mentality. Yeah, 100% focused on the job, you know. Oh gosh, I'm getting like 4 million emails right now. It's like, I get it. Kids have a 2-hour delay. I get it. Did it when I realized. Forced to focus on the number. Yeah. SimHub for live maps, so I know when states were drawn. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I should take a photo of what I... Thanks for that follow. I'm glad I can hear that better now. I'll never not laugh when I hear Kimi Räikkönen talking about taking a shit. But yeah, so I use JRT, Dual Real Timing, and I've got a browser that has 3 JRT pages and then also like a little section for YouTube chat. It doesn't show anything when I'm not streaming, it's just blank, but I've got a track map, like a dashboard, so I don't really look so much at that for gears or speed or anything, but it does have a nice little light that pops up when it's time to shift. It's got fuel counts and all that stuff in there. It's got strength of field, weather, things like that. And then I've got like a timing screen at the top, so. But yeah, I use that a lot more for stuff like NASCAR or Indy or things like that, where I kind of have a second to look up and pit strategy, pit stops, stuff's going on, all that. I don't really use it much for this kind of racing. I would use it a lot more if I did some IMSA stuff, that's for sure. Ooh. But yeah, I like JRT quite a bit. I've always found it to be like the best when it comes to the fuel stuff, like setting your fuel automatically for you. Like I've done leagues, like a Skippy league, where we had 1 or 2 pit stops depending on the week, and it was super useful to just never have to worry about figuring out fuel. I just come into the pits, it sets it based on how much time's left, and off I go. I got too much going on to figure that out.
Keep after him, brother. Get close to pit. Keep after him.
What did he say? Don't ever run. Yeah, hey man, we'll respect you for even thinking about it. Quite frankly, a lot of people don't. So, good on you. Man, those first 22 laps, man. Cold. I've been really trying to cut back on programs. Spotters, perfect, thank you. Yeah, I upped him for me, and then I dropped him in OBS. I'm kind of hoping I had a net neutral for you guys and a positive for me. Alright, let's see if we can get a decent lap in here. But yeah, I've been going through I'm just kind of a nut when it comes to optimization of basically everything in my life.
53.738.
Okay, I can do that way better. That's good. So yeah, I try to cut back on any program. Dang it. Any program I don't need, I cut back if I can. So I was trying SimHub because I got the 4-corner base shaker thing going on, and it was just too much. So I ended up going back to just one base shaker and using the built-in LFE stuff. So it's now I don't have to run SimHub, which is another reason why I went back to the built-in spotter, so I don't need to run crew chief. And I mean, my PC is a monster, I would think. But yeah, I just feel like every CPU cycle I can get, I want it, you know? So just trying to minimize programs. I've even thought about not running trading paints, but I feel like that's too far. So, I can actually, in our IGP Fun League, a lot of the guys, they don't run it, they just download, there's a livery pack for the whole league, so they download that for the season, and it gets updated every so often. Not good, not good, not good. So you don't have to worry about another program running, taking resources, all that stuff. So, I really try to be thoughtful about that sort of thing, but so even that third lap. Couldn't quite get the power down there.
52.731.
51's Mr. Knaus. Like it? Like it? Keep forgetting to put myself in a group. I really don't want his draft. 7, so we're not getting it. Oh, we're gonna get his draft. Damn it! No! Trying to stay out of your draft. I want the lap to count. Yeah, butchered it anyway. So we'll do some racing practice instead. Overtake practice, boys. Joshua, I'm coming for you.
52.215.
52.2 is solid. I'm gonna do the old over-under.
Left side, clear, clear.
My wife's texting me. Got on it too early. Joshua did not.
Gonna pin in 2. Left side. You're clear.
I need to figure out how much I can cut that final apex. I bet that's quite a bit. I can't tell whether that off track was from earlier or that one.
On the left side. Still there. You're clear.
Got the power down that time.
.656.
I really do like doing a little bit of close racing like that. Talk about comfort level. Unfortunately, this is my last lap for fuel. Guess I should overtake him now, huh? Wow, that draft is crazy. Oh man, you can cut the hell out of that thing. Okay, I need to go again.
Left side.
Don't come to the right.
Still there. Clear, clear, good job. Do it this time, pit this time, pit this time.
Oh, dude, that was gonna be close. Dang it. All right, let's go one more time. Now that I've saw that I can cut that thing as much as I can, I need to do that. Alright. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good here. What time is it? 9:31. Could do a race. And I still didn't put myself in a group. I wonder if I can do anything to speed this tire warm-up process a little bit. Welcome. So we got 10 people. Thanks for hanging. You guys like F3? I've got a whole bunch of F3 racing on my channel. So, you know, like, comment, subscribe, do the thing. All that stuff is massively helpful. Take a peek at some of those videos. Got some pretty good races recently. Not my league race from Sunday night. Don't look at that one. But everything else is pretty decent. better for first lap. Gotta remember, first lap, first lap. Everything's so cold. This whole section is brutal. Love to see that 51.5. Better for a first lap at least, not going off the track. It's so easy to find yourself in trouble, like, you know, the first lap of an official or any race, I guess, but you treat it like you're in the middle of the race, tires are freezing cold, you go off the track, get swallowed up by everybody, it's just horrible. Still gonna have some issues here, second lap. I guess I should refer to this as the first lap. My wife texted me, she's like, tell me what time I need to leave with my daughter to get her to school. She was like, maybe it could be a Corvette morning, you guys could go out in that. So it's gonna be 40 degrees tomorrow, I'm not taking that out, I'm sorry. That thing stays in the garage for the most part, especially when it's that cold. Alright. I feel like this is a much better, first flying lap, given cold and all that.
Start thinking about your entry to pit road. We think we might be losing a little bit there.
It's aggressive. God, so much more, so much more. It's cool that I'm gaining on my fastest lap times on the first flying lap. Just going through that section. So easy to lose it there. Terrible. Gave it all away. Alright.
52.5.
Lap 2. Should go a lot better. Should be able to take most of these corners like normal. Not sure about Maggots and Beckett's. Not that one either. I really have grown to love this track. So good. Hit something there. Almost felt like I hit the right rear on some grass or something before I took that turn in. Surprised I didn't wreck. Alright, really focus on this final apex, see if I can cut it. Even if we got a terrible lap, just cut the crap out of it and see what happens. Okay. So I think because I got my left sides across that, the white line. But I mean, I cut the shit out of that thing. Normally I'm barely touching it with my right side, so... not enough braking.
.789.
to see how some of the really fast dudes get through those first few corners. I don't know if that's the right way or not. Cool the tires. I imagine racing here this week is going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually pretty excited to do some officials. Yeah, okay. So just keep those left side tires. I mean, honestly, as hard as I've been pushing through there, it seems like it would be pretty difficult to cut it if I'm like pushing, so I think that's a good thing. It's not too bad. It's 75, so it's actually warmer than I saw a little bit earlier. I feel like there's a pretty good amount of grip. I'm just getting on some of the rumble strips and really losing it.
5.699.
A lot of spins. Okay, this is managed grip. Oh, I should be paying attention to that. Yeah, I mean, I think, Mark, what you're talking about there, like, that's a true statement in this car quite often, actually. Like, when it's really cold and you're like, oh man, it's gonna be amazing, we're gonna have so much grip this week, and or whatever, and you go out there and you're just like all over the place. There is something to that for sure. But no, I mean, I feel like I've got plenty of grip right now. I'm just not putting a good lap together. I mean, fastest is a 51.8, my optimal is a 51.3. So it's there. I would just like to get down to at least like a 51.5. I'd feel pretty good about that. And I think honestly, once I put a lap together and cut that final final apex and maggots and Beckett's, then that's probably right there. If you can do that, maintain some speed all the way down that straight, I mean, that's a lot of time, I think. Slowing down. Give myself a buffer here.
Doing a good job. We've hit here in a couple.
I've only got one more lap, unfortunately. I think I'm going to go to another car for a little bit after that, just to get some practice. I got to figure out whether I want to do GTP or... Oh, we got the same idea?
Car on the right. Keep going, keep going.
I might go to Daytona since it's coming up. Find a hosted session or something to join for about 30 minutes or more. I do agree with you. It's going to be lots of spins, lots of craziness this week. It's a technical track and it's tough. Push it a little too hard. GTP, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do GTP at Daytona for just a little bit. 24 is coming quick. I feel like I'm pretty ready, but I'm not. I could do more. When you're racing with like 6 dudes, and you feel a level of commitment to that. Oh, come on. There we go. I think we've got somebody working on a livery for us too, which is awesome. Keep it together. Huh. I'm so conflicted about that. I feel like that was the best time I got through there, but I lost a little bit. Lost like a tenth.
All after around here, pit, man. Bring it around to pit.
Not quite what I wanted, but I improved at least.
51.696. Fastest car on the track down lap. Doing good.
I wanted that 51.5. Have a sponsor for Daytona? No, I don't. We like one of the guys that races. It's like a group of maybe like 10 guys that are in it. I've raced with for years at this point, and one of them normally does the endurance stuff, but he's not doing it this year. But he is gonna, I think, create a livery for the team. So it's nice to do that, because I have absolutely. I think I'm bad at making a setup. You should see me try to make a paint. I made this one. If we want to, let's talk about it for a second. Actually, I made this. I'm so bad at this stuff. It's ridiculous. I use the Trading Paints UI because, and I have access to Photoshop and all those things, and this is the best I could do. So that's all I got. All right. Anything we want to keep from here? Nope. Let's go see if we can find something in the Daytona world. Oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock. I've been really trying to be a good boy and go to sleep at a normal time. So I'll do a little bit of practice here, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah. Love to see one that's it says nighttime. I guess this might be, nope. Sunrise. Well, I guess it's more important to have some traffic. Let's roll with this one. The old Cadillac. God, I'm so excited to race this thing. It's going to be so much fun. Oh, dude, I bet you did. That's awesome. It makes a lot of sense given that business for sure. I'll be right back. I find it very strange how when you jump into the session, it always puts you right here and it's loud as hell. Crazy. Higher gas for now. Let's roll with that. Did I? Yes. Okay, good. Everything looks normal. I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna like jump into a session, everything looks bad. So always check it. Like 95% of the time it's totally fine. But then there's always that 5%.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me know if the driver chat's too loud. I can adjust. Alright.
Need to get those fuel numbers so we can see where we're at. 10-4. Nice smooth lap here.
On it, Chad. On it. I go from F3 to this sucker, like back to back. Let's see, it's 87 degrees. He gone. I should probably get out of the way for these guys because I'm going to look at the bus stop a lot slower than they are. That's my guess. Cold tires. Yeah.
Left side. You're clear.
Totally followed you, Barrett, into taking that 1X.
Much louder.
Yeah,
than
it's
these two.
tricky.
49.243.
You need to be going slower than what you think you should be. About 2 miles an hour.
Really? You were able to hit some mountain out of there?
About 1.
These cars are so much fun to drive.
Sorry, I'm trying to practice.
Dude, the brake's a lot harder than I was expecting.
I was last people take off over practice.
What are we gonna have, like 33? Maybe? Probably 34. 33.5.
33.57. That was a
All
good
that
lap.
draft helps.
Left side.
So it's one that our team made, but yeah, I think it's got like 12 degrees in the rear wing. So yeah. Infield's a little tough, but I think we make it up on the speedway. Ooh. Brakes on this thing are tough, man. Tough to get right. I think in this car I overslow too much. When I look at telemetry, I feel like I'm overslowing like crazy.
On your right. Clear, clear, clear.
That's what 24 hours is going to look like. Yeah, lay down force, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's 12 degrees on the wing. I feel like these cars are easy to drive, but I don't know about easy to drive fast, you know? But they're relatively easy to drive, given you're going 200 miles an hour going into first. Oof. Easy for me to say as I lock up like a monster into turn 1. I haven't been having too many issues with lockups, actually. Locking up a lot now. Also not hitting any apexes. But yeah, I mean, I kind of, you know, it's what you would expect, right? Turn 1, turn 6, bus stop. I need to work on those boys a little bit. Oh yeah. It's one of those things where, you know, as I've been practicing, I'm definitely like going for pace and trying to go fast and all that stuff, but reality of it is 24-hour race, you're just trying to survive and make it to the end, do your stints safely, and that I'm not worried about, so.
Right side, 33.662, and clear.
I've done this race enough to be safe. Still don't know what my stints are going to be yet. We're still trying to figure all that stuff out. Shoot, we don't even know what time slot we're racing in just yet. But we'll have fun, that I can promise you. Like I say, it is frustrating to go from like a Formula car where I feel like I can put some pretty good laps in to a car that I'm not familiar with and be like middle of the pack. It's like, oh, come on. My competitiveness comes out.
At 30 is the fastest car on the track. 32.731.
Just need time with it, and unfortunately, time's not something I'm gonna have. That corner. Better. Yeah, bus stop felt good that time. Oh. Traction control cut that torque off like instantly. Turn 6. Turn 6. Try to straight line that thing just a little too much sometimes. Some strategic use of my off tracks here.
1:05. Hey, that last lap was good.
Slow down too late. Dang it. It's this weird like middle ground of like I need to get on the brakes hard, don't want to lock up. I need to brake kind of late, but I think I'm trying to brake too late, honestly. Those slow spins are, you feel so pathetic. It's like there's nothing I can do. By the time I realize it's happening, it's like it's too late. I got nothing for it. Too far? Yep.
Alright, back, get that rhythm again. Go lane L for 5 laps, and then we're going to pit. Copy?
Copy. Roger that, Chad.
43.31. Your eyes open.
Damn. Alright, that one I'm actually surprised by. It's coming. I'm not sure if I should get on the brakes harder and get off of them quicker, kind of like I do with F3, or if I should like ease onto them a little bit more and hold them longer. Very small slip angles. Yeah, I'm feeling that. The way they sound, I mean, everything about them is so cool. Just wish I was a little bit better with them.
At 38, get us the fastest car on the track. 32.335.
I'm gonna go hard on the brakes this time into one. I mean, it's got a lot of downforce, so it seems like you'd want to hit the brakes pretty hard to utilize that pretty quick, and then to bleed it off very fast. Kind of like a Formula car. I don't know.
43.693. Keep your eyes open. He's moving, he's moving. Heads up.
I didn't get off early enough. Locked up. It's kind of how I feel about this car. And then I do something, you know, and I'm like, well, that didn't work. But it kind of feels the same, right? It doesn't have no ABS, high downforce. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Braking more initially, reduce braking. To reduce braking as soon as you lose speed, loss of aero. Yeah, so kind of like F3, right? I mean, which is funny, like, you'd think I would, like, just naturally fall into that, right? Brake more initially, okay.
Left side. Still there, door. Clear.
Door bumper clear. Well, I tell you what. A little bit of NASCAR. Yeah, that's what I should do. Just like go full on NASCAR for this race. I don't think I could do that for 24 hours though.
7-3.
Look at that, boys. Almost like I've done it before. Look at this magic. Use the downforce.
In front of you, he's rolling.
He's woeing up, boys.
Hard stop in front of you, in front of you.
Try reducing the trail braking a little unless you need better turn. Okay. I dig it. Getting hard on the brakes has definitely helped. Uh-oh. Catch us due to the terrible time. I'm going to be a really good GTP though in the race. It's my promise to you. After all the dramas of the 6-hour race, I'm going to be a good boy. Treat the GT3s with respect for as long as I can. And at some point I'm probably going to be racing and I'm going to lose track of them and they're going to look like something I'm just trying to dodge. So, we'll see.
33.616.
I think I need to take that's the last lap anyway. Knew that tail end was going to come loose as soon as I got off from the camber side. Jeez, brother.
Right side, clear.
I need gas anyway, and I was not improving. It is so fast. It is so fast, and it's funny because I guess for some reason it just doesn't feel like it to me. Like, but yeah, it's blazing fast. Check, my son just texted me. Can we go to bed a little later because we have a 2-hour delay tomorrow? Like 11 o'clock. Sure. Feeling nice today. It's not what I was expecting to get a message about. Figured they were going to ask me to take them to school in the morning. I'm sure they will still do that, but... Alright, let's get another couple laps in, call it a night, see if we can improve. 33, oh, that's, come on, we got to at least get to the 32s. The track is getting a little toastier, 87. Yeah, I'd love the Lotus 79. It's been a while, but yeah. That's a super, I love the way it sounds. When they were at Suzuka, I think it was last season, I did a little bit of practice sessions with it, but I never raced it. Car's awesome.
Gonna have a car off to the right.
Cars everywhere.
Right side.
Oh my god, really?
In front of you now, keep your eyes open. Left side,
Oh god.
clear.
Come on, man. I'm like totally I'm like paying attention to these guys. I'm not even paying attention to what the hell I'm doing. What are they talking about?
Carter, would you mind sharing this setup with me? Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Sure.
Jeez.
Be nice.
Right? I mean, like... Golly, come on.
There's a difference between being a simp and being respectful, dude.
Yeah, I just do this all the time. I just share setup with everybody.
I know, that's so rude. Gosh, how could you offer to share setup? It's so weird, you know, it's like a weird thing people don't do.
Right side.
I'm just a simp for Kurt's lap times.
I'm
Still there.
regretting turning on chat.
And clear.
Oh my lord. Alright, focus.
Left side. All clear.
I'm not sure if I like this new spotter.
ramp clear.
Oh my lord, y'all. What the hell is going on out here? Okay. It's getting hotter quick. It's 88 degrees. I say that as to make an excuse as to why I'm not going to hit a 32 before I have to go to bed. We'll see. Way too far out.
Stay on course.
Well, I'm glad I went streaming tonight. I was going to do some practice, I was going to do it by myself, but frankly it's way more fun to have some folks to chat with while doing it, so thank you for that.
52.006 guys over here. Watch the car.
Thank God they don't simulate flat spots, huh?
In front of you. He's moving.
Brother. You don't have to stop. I've driven those cars, not that slow.
Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear, clear, clear. Good job.
Alright. It looked like the plane in the background was stationary. That was strange. Down here, we got like 9-ish to do.
35.373.
See, like there, I felt like I slowed down way too much, way too early. Same with that. I feel like I'm just coasting, man.
Left side. You're clear. Right side. Still there. Clear.
It's like this super fine line of like braking too early, which feels like way too early, or too late and gone. Of course, thinking about it from a 24-hour point of view, it needs to be conservative, but it's a good bus stop. Catch them at just the wrong spot.
.657. Right side. You're clear. Left side. Clear. That's a good job.
That's a good one-ish. Given it was compromised on the entry. Just didn't feel like a lot of wasted motion. Well, if you guys watch and like what you see, I got tons of F3 videos and stuff on my channel. Subscribe, like. Those interactions are awesome and always appreciated. The GTP, GT3 stuff's a little bit special event, more fun focused for me. Typically focus my time on F3, so kind of feels like Daytona month. So doing a little bit of both, but pretty much always doing F3 outside of special events. So if you want to hear Kimi Räikkönen talk about shit, hit that subscribe. Oh boy, did you see that? Maze. Try not to clear my throat for you guys.
Your eyes open.
Try not to close them, Chad. So please don't come down here. Alright, let's hit this bus stop right. Get that 32. Dang. Didn't move an ounce. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, the draft. Man, I don't want it that way. But I'm going to take it. Come on, get it. Get it. No. How did I not improve with this draft?
33.032. The great last lap, man. Keep it up. Clear.
Unreal. So unfortunate. I have found that like letting it roll a little bit once you get to the corner is good. Yeah. You know, it's those simple concepts, Mark, that I just cannot understand. I just feel like a monkey when I drive, like a nut. Get his draft. Yeah. So do you drive these cars often, Mark?
33.064.
Slow down a little, brake half a car earlier. Alright. I need to be a little bit more gentle on the throttle too, I guess.
And 22 is the fastest car on the tractor. 32.292.
Really don't want to get it with draft. Like it's happening either way on this lap, so I'll take it.
Left side. On your clear. Clear.
Whoa. driven in a while. Got burned out. Oh yeah, I believe it. I definitely get burned out with this from time to time as well. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I guess, but it's just not one of those things for competitive people that's easy to just treat like a game, you know?
3, 1.
So yeah, I totally get it. Where'd that come from?
Right side. All clear, my man.
Yeah, I've driven a lot. National champion karting. It's awesome, dude. That is awesome. I wish I'd been able to do some go-karting more than I did, I guess. Well, there's the lap. I'm gonna take his draft. I'm just sad I've been up a quarter of a second either way. So I do feel like I tried to like brake early and, you know, be a little bit more conservative. That certainly made a massive difference.
32.621. Wow, good lap. Left side.
Jeez.
Clear.
I wasn't trying to pass you, buddy. I was trying not to hit you. Sorry, let's see if they're
Started
pointing at
over
me.
on gas right on the racing line. I had to literally go off. Like, are you kidding?
They were a paid actor.
Oh damn, dude, that's badass.
I wonder who paid them.
It's probably Gary to Tessa.
I would love to see that track come to iRacing. What a cool experience. What year was that?
Hey, can we kick this rookie?
Formula River? No.
Jump one off court. One off court. Very slow on the right.
I can only imagine, man. It's like stuff dreams are made of, you know? 88, 89. Damn, that's awesome. So in 88, I was 6. So I'm definitely young, but not that young. That's super cool, man. Just think of how many people, like, never get that chance, you know? Or never, not even say it like that, but, like, don't deserve that chance. Like, think of how cool that is, you know what I mean? That you had enough talent and skill to even have an opportunity to even go and do it. It's wild. And there's people like me that would, like, love to do something like that. I have no talent to do something like that. It's so crazy. It's crazy to think about. I drive fast virtual cars, and I got a fast car in the garage. That's about it. That I'll only ever drive on the street.
Right side. Clear.
Well, that 32 definitely makes me feel better. There's more. I mean, I've gotten 32s before, you know, as I've been practicing for this thing, but I have not hit a 31 yet. I guess it'd probably have to be like perfect track conditions and last lap of a fuel run type situation, but it's doable.
But just start keeping an eye on that fuel pressure light for me.
Damn, dude, that's amazing.
33.137.
just cool, fun, cool stories to tell, you know? No, okay. Thought I was going for the slow slide. This is my last lap and I'm way up. Dang it. My only cool thing is I'm driving the Daytona 24 with an ex-IndyCar driver, so that's cool. It'll be a lot of fun. It's been fun to practice with him in sessions and all that, and hear his take, his inputs. And it's funny because he's got like a 1500 IR or something, but he's like so much faster, obviously. So, looking forward to it. Alright, look at me. I'm being a good boy. Yeah, Oriole Serva.
You're clear.
Oriole Servia? Mispronounced my man's name. Just call him Oriole. But yeah, he's racing with us. So yeah, he's ex-IndyCar. I learned like, I don't know, a week ago. He's ex-F3 too. He did like a season in European F3 or something. Like, it's like, dude, you're like my freaking idol. Like, that's so cool. So yeah, the main guy that organizes our team, I guess, I don't know if they're childhood friends or I'm not sure when they met each other and all that, but he's known him for years. So he got him to come into iRacing, and yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's funny. Like, I think technically he's not retired yet. Like, I almost want to say he's driving in the Indy 500, or he just drove in the Indy 500 like really recently. But yeah, I mean, I haven't, talked to him but so much, but he just seems like such a nice guy, and it's funny because he's in the Discord, and like all of us are, we have normal day jobs and all those things. Like we're not race car drivers, right? And me less so when it comes to like setups and things like that. And so everybody, all the guys are geeking out about, try this version of the set. You can see actually up there, it's the Caddy 4.3, right? So like they're tweaking this, tweaking that. Oh, it's a little bit faster here. Oh, it's whatever. And it's funny because he doesn't spend, he's not in there in the Discord geeking out quite like we are. But he'll come in, he'll read everything, and then he's just like, he's like, I think it's so cool that you guys are geeking out over something that like I've spent my, like really devoted my life to. You know what I mean? Like I think he thinks it's really cool to see us just going nuts about it. And but yeah, he's obviously super fast and contributed a ton to that setup to make it quick and safe and all those things. So I'm super looking forward to racing with him. I've raced against him in some of our league 4 league races and stuff in the past. That was super cool. But yeah, he's racing with us. And then we've got a bunch of guys that kind of old school Skippy dudes who I think most of them are driving F4 these days. So let's say more Formula guys, not as much in the sports car world. So it'll be cool. It will be cool. I'm looking forward to it for sure. Still got to figure out my stents and all that stuff. But as soon as I know when we're gonna start, I'll put like whatever it's called, a future, like an upcoming video or whatever on YouTube, so that you guys know when we're gonna do it, and can hit like the set reminder or whatever if you want to check on how our race is going over the weekend and all that. So on that note, I'm taking my old man self to bed so I can get up and do the day job thing tomorrow. So thank you all for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, check out some of the videos that I have. Like I said, I do a lot of F3 stuff. I'm not really as much into the sports car stuff, but I like to do it for the special events and all that. January is Daytona month. But yeah, if you're into open wheel stuff, F3 especially, I have tons of videos. I try to post at least like 2 a week, maybe 3 sometimes. Check those videos out. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Mark. It's good to talk to you, buddy. And everybody else is still out there. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening and a good day tomorrow. See ya. See you, Zachary. Dave. See you, boys.